Here it goes. Okay. Let's see. I want to make sure everybody can see my T-shirt. It says Stop Wars in the same logo as that movie about science fiction in space. Oh, science fantasy, actually. Connecticut Rocks. This show is all about Connecticut independent original music from the past, the present, and the future. Again, my name is Bobby D, Bob D. April, and this is a jam-packed edition of the show. Later, coming in just before the second hour, will be Gary Mezzi from Bronson Rock, and going back to the days of Big Bad Johns for some of you out there who may remember those guys. He's going to be here in the studio. And then a little after that will be La Tunda, a great trio that includes Kriss and Stephany and all the rest. Okay? That's going to be in the more so in the second half of the show. And in a little while, we're going to get to the guys known as the professors of sweet, sweet music. You're going to really like these guys. So we're going to start things off. Before I get to them, maybe I can say hello to them. Okay, let's say hello to them. Say hello, guys.
Hello. How you doing? Hey, howdy. Hello, guys.
Hey, hello, guys. He says, yeah, I say hello, guys, and that's what he does. Okay.
Nothing if not obedient. Ask my wife.
Yeah. Okay. Rim shot, please. Yes, okay. I'm going to start the show off with a track from Fiction. These guys, they're going to wow you. This is a song called Buy You Flowers. Right here on Connecticut Rocks. The band's called Fiction.
dreaming? Are you dreaming of me? I'm off the deep end, another drink and time goes on and on and on.
Ooh. City Streets, Country Roads, I believe that is. Or is it Breakthrough Frequencies? Well, In Blankets, and the song and the name of that track is called Glaciers, right? Yeah, let me see. Yeah, Glaciers. I'll verify that. Okay. And before that was Fiction with Bayou Flowers. Hoping to get those guys here on Connecticut Rocks in the next month or so. Hopefully this summer. All right. Time to move on here on Connecticut Rocks. In the studio, the four-member band known as the Professors of Sweet, Sweet Music.
Hey.
Yeah.
I love that people have to say that out loud.
Yes.
It's so good. It's so good.
Before we go on, why don't you introduce yourselves? Because you guys are all from Hartford area, right? Everybody from Hartford?
You want to start over with Ben?
Yeah, I just moved from Hartford. I moved from Colorado to
Hartford. Pull that as close to you as you can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now much better.
Yeah, so I've been here for a year in Hartford. Moved from Colorado.
And you are?
My name is Ben Payton.
Okay, Ben. Good to meet you, Ben.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Jeremy Haddad. I play the lead and some backup singing in the band, and I'm from Mansfield, Connecticut, so a little bit farther than Hartford. A little trek down here, but yeah.
Mansfield.
That's right. The Yukon area.
Yeah. No, I worked at the Willimantic Chronicle in the 80s.
Oh, nice. I won't know you from that, but that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, you guys know Joe at Willimantic Records.
Well, Jer might, because he's out there.
There's a baby.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. But Jer's like 11 years old, so I don't know if he knows Joe at Willimantic Records.
No, you got to approach Joe at Willimantic Records and do an in-store someday. Because Joe's in the downtown Willimantic.
Yeah.
It's a really great store.
Yeah, that place is super cool.
Yeah, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now. Yeah.
All right,
So.
awesome. What you can't see if you're listening on the radio is how fantastic the facial hair is here. Ben's mustache, and Jer is finally growing a manly beard.
Let's give you guys.
We've been waiting. Kind of our shows and our popularity ebbs and flows when Jer grows his beard.
Yeah.
I don't think he's recognized that yet. But I'm Earl Henderson. I live in Hartford, Connecticut.
Yeah.
And thanks for having us, Bob. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Glad you made it all the way down here.
And I'm Tony Coos, hail from Hartford. Low facial hair rate at the moment, but
That's why he's off screen right now.
that'll come back in the winter, I think. Yeah.
The silver fox look is not
Yeah.
happening right now.
Oh, is that Richard Gere over there?
I know I'm the only one without facial in here. What's going on?
You're saving it
But
for
excited to be here, and yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Nice
you're
shirt-
the
nice
coolest
shirt, by the
coolest
way.
one in a bunch with your sunglasses on. So.
Yeah.
And now,
Too bright.
yeah.
They're glued to his head.
All right, let me take a moment here and see if I can manipulate the camera.
All right, we have
Hi,
faith.
camera.
We have all the faith in you. I'm also going to steal this throughout the show from you, Earl.
Well, it's not mine. It's
No.
yours.
Well, why were you getting so close to me then? I thought you were
Sorry,
trying to...
Jer.
Okay.
I always take any excuse I can.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not sharing this mic with you?
Yeah.
You don't want to share that mic
Right.
with Jer.
I have to put my mouth on every single piece of equipment here, and then we can start. Okay.
When we had to do that we were playing a wedding recently where someone was foolish enough to bring us in and have them play on their wedding day. And we were doing a cocktail party with one mic, and I couldn't get through most of the songs because Jared and I were just way too close together trying to sing harmonies.
Brad and I were waiting for makeout. It was like
It was pretty close.
Now kiss.
Yeah. If I had
If we had started auctioning it off and said,
Yeah.
$5, $10, I would have done
probably
it.
could have
but
made. We
you
could
are
have
my
made at
former
least.
teacher.
All right, so let's get one of your tracks from your EP in
Let's do
here.
it.
We're gonna start with "Stay" or "Tidal Wave." Which one?
Whatever
are we
you
gonna
want to do.
Oh, let's
Which
do
one
it.
sounds amazing?
Everything sounds amazing.
That's what I like to hear, Bob.
Okay.
The first people to hear it. We just finished kind of wrapping this up this morning. Ben mixed it, and here it is. We're going to have an EP.
This is POSSM. POSSM?
Possum. Yeah, possum.
Possum.
We've never heard
Possum.
it pronounced that way, but I like it.
I like
Possum?
possum.
It could possibly be possum.
Because when I'm old, so it kind of fits like possum, like old into possum,
yeah.
like old possum.
It's all about you, always, which makes sense.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm glad we agreed. Yeah.
It's called "Stay" right here on Connecticut Rocks and WNHU.
I wanna stay a little bit longer. I wanna be around because it took so long to find a place like this. I'm gonna marry you if I make it through. I had so much doubt when I started out. Not in my see she's moving on. I was there for you. It's so much harder than I thought. I hope that I can move on to. Move on to. Move on to. Move on
That Jeremy hit right there, huh?
Yeah.
You're not hitting puberty has tons and tons of benefits.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Bob, we're here to make you awkward.
So tell me a little bit of background about the band. Obviously, it's interesting to tell me talk about the name Professors of Sweet Sweet Music. But how did you guys all meet? Are you guys all friends for a long time, or just met as musicians?
I'll let Earl answer that one.
Yeah. Well, so the name came from a few years ago. I didn't grow up musical at all. I'm a teacher at A.U. Smith High School, and one of Jer's friends, who's a former student of mine, came into the PE office with a guitar one day, and I was intrigued, and he showed me a few chords, and then got me to sing a little bit. And since I don't have much shame, I started writing music and singing and all sorts of stuff. So when he asked what we should call ourselves, since, the whole thing is just a joke, as most of the things that we do are about fun, I said, and how about the Professors of Sweet Music? And then I decided that it needed to be sweet music. Yeah, it needed to be multiple sweets to really accurately describe the ridiculousness that was coming out of us. And that kind of escalated into meeting Jeremy, who is an extremely talented young guy.
I'm pretty sure I met you my freshman year, but you don't remember
that. I did
that.
teach Jeremy, so I don't remember him until later. He was there.
You'll see me 2 years from now and be like, it's good to meet you. Hey, do you want to play in our... Yeah, hey.
I'm glad you grew a beard. And this guy, Tony, over here is from Hartford, so we met in Hartford, and we surfed together a lot, and it kind of came out that he was musical. So.
Earl started this band. He was pretty new.
Did I hear you say you surfed together a lot?
Yeah. So I'm from California originally.
Okay. You're not familiar with the event that I've done for 7-8 years called Surf Night?
Well, you got to have us back, Bob.
Yeah,
I think that's where this is going, maybe.
If you don't have a gig on the 29th, I'm doing a 4-band event at the Outer Space in Hampton.
That's happening.
So come, please come.
Inner Space, so the Outer Space.
Well, you've never heard of the Outer Space?
No, we've heard of it.
Ben may have been to Outer Space. I don't know.
Okay. Well, you were saying you were.
So I came from California and did some surfing as a kid, a little bit here and there, and then we were playing. So I did an open mic with my girlfriend. We did this avant-garde thing where she was playing drums on some bowls with some whist and whatnot, dog bowl, and then it was kind of some punk rock songs from back when. And then Earl had played a couple songs. He was pretty new to playing, but I heard that he surfed. And since I've been in Connecticut, I haven't done any for years and years and years. He asked if I wanted to come over and jam, and I thought it was a perfect opportunity to get back to surfing. And then little did I know, we actually had some connection playing music. And here we are, in pursuit of trying to get free beers. We're like, if we can just get out and get some free beers and some food, that would be a win.
Just hanging with you isn't enough.
Yeah, that's impossible. Yeah.
Sounds like the mentality of a college bar attendee.
Yeah, we set our standards pretty high.
Yeah,
pretty high. Really going for it all. But it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. We set out to have fun, and that's the number one priority, and it's kind of led to way more than we would have expected in a short period of time. So we appreciate all the support. The getting voted a first runner-up for best band or musician in the Hartford Magazine poll was ridiculous.
Yes.
For how long we've been around for, and the fact that we have no recorded music yet until this morning. So we're very appreciative.
And for the record, I just materialized. Yeah, I just popped, and Ben was there.
Yep.
Drummer. So.
Yeah, he's only a couple months old.
Yeah.
We got pretty lucky. We
just showed up,
rotating through drummers, and we were missing him for some shows, and so we had to go acoustic on it. We just had a lot of shows, more than we ever expected. And one of our drummer that was pretty solid headed out to Colorado, and then we put out an ad, and we heard about this guy, and all of a sudden we had 2 drummers, and then we found Ben studying, getting his master's, a serious musician, getting his master's at Hart.
an actual musician that we were going to bring into
Yeah.
the band. It's pretty awesome.
These guys,
Professor
they were
of
talking to
serious music.
You weren't officially in the band though until we saw you drink a beer, and then we're like, okay, you can do it.
Yeah, the way you can drink a beer is pretty amazing.
And
so
then after he had 3, he was in.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and we knew we had a fit. So.
Oh, you play an instrument too? That's great.
We actually met Ben through. So Ben's aunt, right, Suzanne, works at E.O. Smith with me, and she just popped in one day and said, "This guy's moving out here," and it just so happened our drummer was moving, like it would just worked out. It was kismet. Worked out well.
Yeah, one of those guys from the Monkees went to E.O. Smith.
Peter, is it Torkels? Is that his name?
Yeah, Peter Tork.
That's right. And the lead singer from Weezer?
Yeah.
River Cuomo's right. Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Play some Weezer songs.
Yeah, we should have got him out here. Where is he? Come on.
We really appreciate you having us, man. It's one more
Yes, I'm
amazing
so happy
thing that
you're
we've
here.
been able to do with,
Yeah.
handsome faces and not a lot of talent. So we appreciate it.
Well, the video feed here on concertwindow.com is probably defying that statement. Anyway.
Hi there.
Guys, so
Hi, Jane.
we played that one song, Stay, which is one of 4 songs on your EP that you're releasing when? Did you just release it today, or you were having a special release
That's a
party?
great question, Bob. Anyone want to answer that?
We have a tentative EP release or a listening party for August
16th.
16th.
16th. Yep.
Okay.
We will probably release it before then to the internet, but
We have one song that Jeremy wrote called Tidal Wave that we put up on SoundCloud, and that's the only place it exists at the moment. And we just kind of dumped it on there to see what that was like. So, I would say within the next few weeks we'll start putting it up on the Bandcamp and that stuff, and then we'll have a listening party and maybe.
I mean,
do more shows
clearly
like
not
this.
many people haven't heard it because we haven't seen any paparazzi yet or anything.
That's true.
So
Wow.
we're still waiting. But
They're loading their cameras with all the film, yes.
Yeah.
So there's 4 songs on the EP, and let's see, there's 4 songs on the EP, and you're going to play 2 of them coming up here, and then we'll figure out if we get to do a 3rd song. Maybe all the viewers on concertwindow.com can chime in and say, yes, we want a 3rd song. That would be nice. We're up to 8 viewers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big moment.
Yes.
Big moment.
Thank you guys.
Guys are amazing.
All right.
All 8 of you.
So tell me, which songs are you going to do acoustic now, or right here in the studio, I should say.
Well, we're gonna play a song right now that Earl wrote. It's actually the first song you wrote.
That was the
First song you wrote. It's called "This World," and so I'm gonna attempt to sing a verse out of it, and
Right.
we hope you like the
got
reggae
some
feel.
breaks that we're gonna try to hit.
Yeah, this was right around the time where I started being able to sing while playing the guitar, and my wife came into the room. I said, "What do you think?" And she's like, "About what?" She's like, "About what's coming out of your mouth and those things." She says, "Well, you're not awful, but you'll never be the lead singer of a band." So this is really all just a response to my wife. So thanks, Jane.
A band is
Because we
just too
did get some
general.
free beer.
So that was her.
It happened.
That was her fault.
This world.
This world.
All right.
All right.
Professors of Sweet, Sweet Music right here on Connecticut Rocks. This one's called This World. Enjoy.
There were 2 men on a journey, not knowing where it would lead. Lead to fame or lead to shame. Hope it doesn't lead to greed. Guitar ain't a dream, time to hit the road. And not how crazy it seems. Hit mainstream, do the famous thing. Who cares if they're acting obscene?
A best-selling album, TV shows, fame starts to take its toll. You're losing touch with all the ones you love. The sadness begins to grow. But fame will make you, and it will break you. Your moment is already past. And that 6-string stops producing hits. A chance and disappears in a flash. Does fame really go that fast?
Well, keep spinning around. Can't tell up from down. Well, keep spinning around, but we're never gonna slow it down. machines as you no longer gleam, already taking your stance. Writings on the wall, it's time to take your fall. You never really had a chance. You do whatever it takes. You can't shake the fact that you've been outgrown. You change your shape, can't escape the fact that you sold your soul. Soon you'll be in a unknown. The world keeps spinning around. I can't tell up from down. This world keeps spinning around, but we're never gonna slow it down. Keep spinning around. I can't tell up from down. The world keeps spinning around. We're never gonna slow it down. The world keeps spinning around. I can't tell up from down anymore. The world keeps spinning around, but we're not ready to close the door.
This World from the guys. Yes. The professors of sweet, sweet music are here in the studio at WNHU, right here on Connecticut Rocks. Oh, we lost a couple viewers. Oh.
What? That was probably when Jeremy sang his verse. Oh my God.
Connection,
We'll
bro.
gain him back. Wait till they hear this one.
All right. So that's on the EP, right?
That's on the EP. Yeah, it sounds a little bit different, a little bit more reggae. I took my acoustic out of that version, although this is the way it sounds live. I have to say it's really weird and awesome and funny that I wrote a song in my living room 3.5 years ago, and now people listen to it when we play live. They'll dance to it even though they don't know the words, and now we just got to play it on for you, DJ Bob.
Is that social commentary, or what was the background on that one?
Yeah, so when I first started playing guitar, I got interested in it. I was surfing, and Jack Johnson was popular, and he's kind of like my life hero. And I was like, what the heck? Learn to play the guitar. And there was right around the Occupy Wall Street movement where I started getting a lot more political and really frustrated with Citizens United and that kind of stuff. And so a lot of my early songs have more political innuendo. This is a little bit less than some of the ones that have been left on the left in the old Manila folder that we haven't pulled out in a while. But yeah, that yell about Rupert Murdoch and whatnot. Those ones don't come out at Peppercorn's first Thursdays.
And I'm sure there's still some we haven't heard.
Yeah, we're there every first Thursday a month. They have a little neighborhood party. We've been very fortunate. We're on tomorrow night. We're going to be at a Max Downtown Catering Chef to Farm event in Rosdale Farms in Simsbury. Friday night we're going to be at Music Among the Memorials. We're going to play in Cedar Hill Cemetery from 6 to 8 p.m. It's a free show. Bring a picnic. And if it rains, which it might, then we're going to be playing Saturday night there. So busy week as things have gotten for us.
We got to get you guys downstate sometime.
Yeah.
They don't like to leave the Hartford area.
We've been lucky.
I can attest to that because I usually have to drive out
driving.
there.
I don't
Well,
know.
maybe because your car AC doesn't work as well if you come down too far. So maybe when it gets cooler, you can drive down.
Jared's lucky his car works at all.
That's true.
That's true.
I mean, we carpooled here for a reason.
Someone want to talk about She Came to Me? Do you want to talk about She Came to Me? Just who wrote it?
Yeah.
That's the next song?
Yeah.
We'll play it.
We've had a lot of fun. Yeah, that each of us been studying composition, and then we also write songs, and it's been a lot of fun taking what we've written on our own and then bring it to the table of the group, and then seeing how that it's enhanced and tweaked and how it's more than it sort of came from in the past. That's been my experience with it. And Jeremy wrote this song, and maybe you can talk about the background.
This is just a brutally quintessential rock song. I don't want to say ballad. It's as long as a ballad, but probably the one that makes most people fall asleep when listening to it just because of the length of it. But it's there's no innuendos in it. There's no nothing. It's just it is what it is, and it's a nice. It's a nice, no politically themed or charged, nothing like that. It's just one of those. I was 20 years old and I wrote a song for a girl, and so now 3 or 4 guys want to play it. So 3 guys probably want to play it, but we're making 4
to begin with.
4 guys, one song.
Tony and I just
4
screwed this up. We had already had the
but exactly what Tony said. It's this song. I think we've seen a lot of iterations of it. I have at least. And with Ben, our drummer, him doing a lot of mixing on it, and it's amazing what one song can be composed of as far as sound, mixing, and style, even when you get a couple other guys to join in and play it. Because it's at its core, it's a really basic song, but there's so many different things that come out of it. So, yeah.
So the studio recording is going. How's it differ from what you're going to do now?
So there's a lot more, electric guitar.
Oh, yeah. Yes, of course.
It's pretty rocking,
yeah. It's you'll hear it and you'll say, oh wow, he's just ripped off Bon Jovi and he's just ripped off.
There, stop it.
All of the, who's that guy? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, now it's a lot. Yeah.
More vocals.
Yeah.
More raw
We'll have the harmonies in there, but it's more. I mean, I want to say it's more raw in the studio version, just because we're really belting out the notes and the harmonies in there, and but I love playing it acoustically live, and it brings out
it really well.
Yeah, it exposes it in a different way.
A side note to when we recorded that. So that day we had been asked by someone at the Hartford Current to do to take over their Instagram for the day and show everybody what we love about Hartford. So we got to do a bunch of pictures. Mayor Luke Bronin came and played a couple tunes with us at our show at City's Theme that night. It was an epic day.
Haven't seen him
but
since.
So Ben, that's right. He's not coming around. But Ben, who is a UHeart student, got us into the studio and we recorded that in late afternoon, and we were exhausted. And there was some voice cracking at the beginning of it. But I think it came out pretty well.
As there usually is.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be sure to feature some voice cracking in this session as well, if you want. Yeah, if we get enough viewers. So let's.
Oh, if we get enough viewers. Okay.
There we go.
if we get to 11, I'll give you a voice crack.
Oh,
Get
man.
on there.
The professors of Sweet Sweet Music are here at WNHU on Connecticut Rocks, and now they're going to do an acoustic version of this song, "She Came to Me," which is a real rocker, I guess, on the EP. So, guys, take over. Go right ahead.
She's not perfect, but she's worth it. There's nothing wrong. I could spend my life by her side, singing this song. And when I think of another, my mind turns blank. Yeah, this woman, she's something that every other girl ain't. Smooth like water, beauty caught her when she was young, and high like fire. You're a liar if you say I'm wrong, 'cause she's got eyes as big as the stars. I wanna see them cross my sky. And when she smiles, she speaks the truth, making fools like me wise. When she came to me. She came to me. Pick it up.
Skin like summer, cocoa and butter, and shines like gold. Watch her hair fall, hear her voice call, it makes my blood run cold. Look past the surface, what you witness, it can't grow. Yeah, it's shining like a diamond. It's her beautiful soul. And she came to me. She came to me. She came to me. She came to me. I tried drugs, and I tried pills, and I drank all day. Can't believe I just said that on the radio. I tried strings, I tried thrills, but the thought of her never went away. I got locked up, thrown in jail. Oh, that she made me crack. Yeah, this woman, when she takes your heart, you're never getting it back. When she came to me. Came to me. She came to me. She came to me.
That's a shorter version, isn't it?
Jared writes the epic long ballad. I don't think that girl's around anymore, but it's a good song.
Yeah.
I tried playing it for her, and then she was like, "Oh, I gotta go." So
I think our voices warmed up about halfway through.
there you
Yeah,
go.
we were there.
At some point.
JMP says, love the possum.
Nice.
JMP.
We love you, JMP.
Yeah.
JMP. Why so ambiguous? So anonymous.
Yes, the comment is, so glad some of your listeners will get to hear them for the first time.
Yeah.
First time
Thank you
gracing
so
the,
much.
airwaves, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Very cool.
Yeah, we've been, like Tony and Jared said, we've been very fortunate in Hartford, and so we haven't been inclined to really take off a lot just because we've been able to do really cool stuff, and that was just our goal. But we are stretching out a little bit. This summer we're out to Stomping Ground in Putnam. We're doing some different stuff. But we came out. Do you guys remember the name of the place that we drove way out to the other end of the state?
In Reading, Connecticut?
Was it Reading, Connecticut?
That's super far down, right? In Connecticut, I think so.
It was like, we drove for like 9 days.
Yeah.
9
Yeah.
Days and nights.
Yeah.
No, we just skipped nights. We just drove.
Something tells me you ran circles around Hartford before you went.
So I don't know if do we have time for the third song? Does anyone want to hear a third
Reading,
song
that's
from
like
the POSSM?
well, places like Georgetown Saloon are over there. Lumberyard Pub.
That's what it was. It was the Lumberyard Pub.
yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he reached out to us on Facebook last year and said, "Do you have 3 hours of original music last summer?"
I think they were expecting us to say, "Of course not."
Hour,
So.
yeah, maybe at that time we had an hour and a half of,
Okay.
maybe an hour 15 of like stuff we were proud of, and about an hour and a half total of stuff, and we totally signed up. We're like, yeah, we can definitely do 3 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously we have 3 hours.
Oh,
There's one way to make things happen, and if you sign yourself up for a big goal, then
yeah.
we got a bunch of stuff out of it, a bunch of material out of it that we're
We
pretty
did.
proud of.
We
laughs.
holed up together for. Yeah, we have very supportive and awesome significant others who are like, yeah, you can go take off to a cabin for like 2 nights and just write a bunch of stuff. And so this next song, Across the Bar, came out of that. You want to hear Across the Bar?
Yes,
8
of
people
course,
on the
of course.
interwebs?
Go
Let's
right
do
ahead.
it. This goes out to you, Jane MP.
Across the Bar. This is not on the EP.
It's not on the EP. We have a lot of originals that are not on the EP.
Exclusive bonus track.
That's right, bonus track.
Ah, okay.
You'll have to see us live to hear it.
Yeah.
Or just call us up, FaceTime.
There's a number of other originals that didn't make their way to the EP, but that we like playing out a lot when we play.
Yeah. EP doesn't necessarily mean our favorite / best songs either, but it's
Means
definitely
the one Jer wrote for girls.
Yep. That's what it is. Ask them
It's
to
a
come.
common inspiration. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, guys, go right ahead. The Professors of Sweet, Sweet Music. One more right here in the studio at WNHU.
Thanks
Enjoy.
for having us, guys. We really appreciate it.
You got it.
I saw it from across the bar. Didn't think it could be pushing on through the crowd. Now I see the seat is empty. Years go by and the tears have dried. You only knew what you put me through. You left a hole and it's on my mind. Are you here after all of this time? Maybe our paths will cross. Maybe our paths will cross. It's meant to be, you'd be here with me. Maybe our paths will cross. Don't waste all your time. I ever on your mind. We all have made mistakes. Time is getting late. Traveling through the clouds, on the ground, I'm not gonna look down. Time to see what the world will bring. I'm only free when I'm fast asleep, and maybe our paths will cross. You never said goodbye, maybe our paths will cross. So neither will I, maybe our paths will cross. You never said goodbye. Maybe our paths will cross. So neither will I. a work by all of us, right, Tony? You want to talk about
Yeah.
the song?
Yeah, it was
I
way
wrote that
too.
one.
It was way too easy writing that song because Jeremy's like, all right, I got this chord progression. Earl, you have some lyrics, and then Tony, you want to throw a lick in there, and it just worked for some reason. That should never work out, and it just did.
Yeah.
We just put it together, and it just sort of flowed from there. And then Ben came in with
It's
some
like
awesome
three
drums.
minds were
What,
one.
a year later, you say?
Yeah. Well, that's really when we started
The
playing
drum
it
part
out.
traveled all the way from Colorado
Yeah.
just to land
Yeah.
on across the bar.
Right.
So let's wind things up, guys. Again, mention your website is POSSM.
Yeah, the POSSM.
the
Yep.
POSSM.
Yep.
Okay, you can't remember. Can't leave out the THE.
That's right.
The POSSM.
Instagram, it's hashtag.
Yeah, so we're the
We're
possum.
at-
Yeah, hashtag
yep.
possum. is
Hashtag
usually what
possum if
people
you-
put down our
Yeah.
pictures and whatnot of Jeremy's beard,
Yeah.
Ben's mustache. Hashtag possum.
Take a
Okay.
picture,
Instagram,
it'll last
Facebook,
longer.
Twitter, like we do the stuff.
All right.
The
Okay.
stuff.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
You can find
The o-
videos of stuff on YouTube
Yeah.
and on our website, and
Look
upcoming
out for the
shows on the
EP.
website.
That's right.
All right.
EP
So
coming
we're-
in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So find these guys wherever you can in Central Connecticut, pretty much these days. But soon they'll be traveling around the country, I'm sure.
We're working on it.
Jane,
Don't do it in the same vehicle that you took to Reading, because you probably think
Yeah.
you probably think it
Like
takes
a
weeks to get to New York.
Oil change.
Yeah.
Ben does have an element, though. I feel like we could.
Yeah.
We could fit a cop back there, and Jared can sleep on the roof.
Yeah.
On these dogs.
Yeah.
Take the
Yeah.
bus, we'll be
Yeah.
good.
So we're gonna go out with that track that I guess you leaked online.
Tidal wave.
Tidal
Yeah.
wave.
Leaked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly what we did.
Yeah. I hope you guys like it. It's another rock themed song.
Anthemic.
Yeah.
Anthemic. Yeah.
So don't be strangers, guys. Come back again to
Yeah,
University of New Haven. Probably a great time to come would be in the fall when the students are here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
Okay.
Hey, thanks a lot for having us.
And
This
maybe
is
we maybe
a great
can connect you
experience.
guys with the students and do some kind of a live performance
Yeah,
somewhere.
man, we were at,
Yeah.
we was
Yeah.
at Trinity not too long ago. We were at Eastern a couple months ago. It'd be fantastic.
Played the Yukon
Yeah.
campus not
You
too long ago
played the
too.
UConn, yep.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
Awesome.
Maybe I'll just enroll. What's tuition like down here? I'm not that
Depends
old.
on the major you
Yeah.
want to study. Yeah.
Jared doesn't care.
Yeah.
Anything. Yeah.
baking.
Whatever sounds the most fun.
College.
Pizza
He'll enroll in
baking.
college. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rooftop adventures.
Here's another one from the Professors of Sweet Sweet Music. And stick around, Gary Mezzi's going to be coming up next.
Yeah.
And a little later, La Tunda, right here on Connecticut Rocks, the show that features Connecticut independent original music from the past, the present, and the future, right here on WNHU, your FM alternative from the University of New Haven. Guys, fantastic to have you
Thanks
here.
for having us.
Thanks a lot.
Good,
Thank you.
appreciate it.
It was great being here.
It's awesome.
You came at me fast, like a tidal wave. Spread me off my feet, floated on my face. Took away the urge for me to stay. So I learned to swim until I came to land. I wanna soak you up. You can water me down. Watch my spirit flow as the demons drown. You're the storm I want and the force I need. Just like a tidal wave needs a sea. You took down my walls like a hurricane and let the light shine in, flood through my veins with wind so strong that I can't defy. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I think, I know I'll struggle, but will I sing? I see your potential, your capability. I'll brace my body for calamity. I'll pick you up, never put you down. If the sky's the limit, we'll be in the clouds. You're the storm I want, and the force I need. Just like a tidal wave and a hurricane needs a sea. Picture yourself in a separate time. Familiar place, but a different kind of feeling in the air. Well, there's no sense of fear. You're dead in the head, but alive. And the sooner you'll see what you'll be. The sooner you'll find yourself free. In the atmosphere, flying through the air, just one with the clouds and the breeze and the sky.
Buzz Gordo, a.k.a. Buzz Gordo. Okay, I heard that. Gary Mezzi. We're going to say his name once because we're going to refer to him as Buzz Gordo the rest of the time. How about that?
Hey, Bob. How you doing?
All right, Gary.
Good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. This is your first time on Connecticut Rocks, isn't it?
It certainly is. It certainly is. As I mentioned earlier, I actually used to be a DJ here at WNHU back in the 80s. I'm dating myself, the late 80s. But,
Okay.
back when the studios were across the street, I almost didn't know how to find this place.
Yeah?
I was banging on one of the doors across the way going, where the hell's the radio station?
Yeah, that's over near the student center, I guess, where the
right,
bookstore
right.
and stuff
Yep.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so I take it they don't have like rooms full of LPs here anymore. They used to have lots of that.
Yeah, downstairs there's a lot of CDs.
Mhm.
I don't know what happened to the
Yeah.
vinyl.
These
Maybe.
are nice digs. Geez, you got a fireplace and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as I joke with everyone, it has this protective glass in
Uh-huh.
front of it, just like this window too.
You know, like we like to say in Bronson Rock, protective glass can always be removed
Yes, I
or
understand.
smashed.
But yeah, and around here though, someone's going to notice because there are
Okay, all right,
cameras watching us,
Yeah. Okay. Then I will.
and there are
Then
limitations.
that's all I'm going to say about protective glass.
Okay. Let's start with one of these recorded tracks from Bronson Rock. You guys have been in the studio.
Yeah, we have just gotten out of the studio. In fact, we worked with Vic Steffens here in West Haven at
Yeah.
Horizon Studio.
Just
Vic's,
down the street here
Vic's
from
a
the UNH.
legend,
Yeah.
and he did a great job. We had a lot of fun working with him. We cut 3 songs, and then we're going to include one song that we did in my home studio, and so we'll have a 4 song. I guess you'd call it an EP.
Mhm.
As soon as we get the artwork together, we hope to have it out by the beginning of the fall. And it just got back from mastering today, and so this is my friend Dean Falcone recommended a mastering service down in Georgia, and I think the guy did a great job. So this is, if you're playing the first song,
Yes.
it's called Hotel Creepin' Shoes, and it's Bronson Rock. Should I tell you a little about the band?
Let's play the track,
Okay, and
and
then
we'll
I'll
talk
tell you
about
about
the band
this.
when we come back.
All right, sounds
All
good.
right. Hotel Creepin' Shoes?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Motel Creepin' Shoes.
Motel. There's a difference between a
It
motel
used
and
to
a
be. It
hotel.
originally started out as Hotel Creepin' Shoes, but we changed the title. Motel Creepin' Shoes.
You can drive up
That's right.
to the motel.
Yeah, a little more low rent.
Won't hear my motel creeping shoes walking out your door. And while I've been knee deep in blues, what I see in store.
little foot stomping song there. You got Buzz.
Yep, we try and keep the energy level high in our band.
Now tell me, who is in the band along with you?
Okay, well, Bob, I'm on guitar, vocals, and I guess the songwriter. On keyboards, you might have heard some prominent piano playing on that tune. My old friend Lou St. John is our keyboardist. We have on drums a veteran musician who I've done many things with in the past, Tom Smith.
Yeah.
And on bass, it's Eric Bloomquist, who is also a member of several other
Of course.
fantastic bands.
Oh, you got an all-star
the
lineup
area.
there.
Yep, it is. It's some really talented musicians. We've been playing together as a foursome for, it's like 4 or 5 years now. And we gig just maybe like every couple of months. We don't do like a hard or busy gig schedule, but maybe that'll change now that we have some stuff coming out. And, I'd certainly like to play more. I think
So
we all would.
you read the guidebook written by the Big Fat Combo.
Yeah, I know, that's right. Just play once in a while.
Once in a while.
Yep, keeps people wanting more.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's good to see Tom, because I remember when Tom had dark hair.
Yeah, so do I. But
at some point
he still plays like he is.
Yeah. Well, he's in another band too. Many bands. He's in Banditos, isn't he?
He is in the Banditos. Yep.
Yeah.
They're actually doing a reunion show. Well, not a reunion show because they've never broken up, but they're getting back together after a little bit of a hiatus.
Yeah, that's
not
coming
too
up
long
down the
now.
road
Yep.
too.
Yeah.
But Bronson Rock, you guys are playing on Sunday at Cafe 9 along with Latunda.
With Latunda, right? We're playing the Sunday Buzz at Cafe 9. It's a great weekly series they have. It's always like some very interesting and accomplished local bands, and not always local bands. And I always like to share a stage, or share a bill, I should say, with Kriss Santello. Kriss and I also go way back from when I was in knee pants and she was in pigtails. When we were very little, and we're still doing it all these years later.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So, what would you like to do, Buzz?
We were talking earlier about how before Bronson Rock, I was in a couple of other New Haven bands that some of our listeners might recognize. I was in Big Bad John's for quite a long time, and then before that, I was in Gone Native. And Bronson Rock does several of my original tunes from both Big Bad John's and Gone Native. So maybe I'll do something from that. Maybe I'll do Smokin' Joe.
That sounds great.
This is my little tribute to the great Joe Frazier, and Joe was still alive when Big Bad John's recorded this song, and he actually got to hear it. Believe it or not, he was very he was really kind of blown away by it. He even sent us a nice letter, and so this is my little tribute to Philadelphia's great heavyweight champ, Joe Frazier. It's called Smokin' Joe.
All right, Buzz, you can take that mic over there and put it on your guitar.
Put it down in front of my guitar.
Yeah.
Or near my guitar. All right, let me try that. All right, we good?
Yep.
All right,
go ahead.
1, 2. Smokin' Joe could take a punch, but he gave back a bunch. Working hard was how he hung on to the crown. Diamond stick pin in his collar, meaner than the line of Allah. He was bad in a way you don't see now. As a boy in South Carolina, he would fire his daddy still. When he wasn't making whiskey, he was plowing on the hill. And he came up north to Philly, found work in a slaughterhouse, where his left hook got perfected by him swinging at the cows. First he knocked out Buster Mathis back in 1968. 2 years later, Jimmy Ellis for the world heavyweight. still the fighting world was waiting for the biggest bout of all. All it needed reinstating, it was Joe who made some calls. Smoking Joe could take a punch, but he gave back a bunch. Working hard was how he hung on to the crown. Diamond stick pin in his collar, meaner than the line of Allah. He was bad in a way you don't see now. In the 5 long years that followed, Joe took 1, Ali took 2. At the last one in Manila, looked like both of them were through. Said a lot of things about him to the press at training camp, but it never time for no one, so if you meet him, call him champ. Smoking Joe could take a punch, but he gave back a bunch. Working hard was how he hung on to the crown. Diamond stick pin in his collar, meaner than the line of Allah. He was bad in a way you don't see now. All right, thank you, Smoking Joe.
Smoking Joe, yes. Wow.
So you want to know where our name comes from?
Bronson Rock.
Yeah.
Oh,
people
of course.
People always think it refers to Charles Bronson, but it doesn't. It refers to Jim Bronson. Back in the late '60s, early '70s, when Easy Rider was all the rage.
Yes.
There was a TV movie called Then Came Bronson about this lawyer who gives up being a lawyer and gets a Harley and rides across the country, and it was a TV series. It was a movie then a TV series.
Yeah.
And every new town he was in, he'd have some trouble, and have to probably fight his way out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But when he'd smash up his bike, he would of course never have the tools to fix his gas tank or his fender, so he would find a 2x4 or a rock. And it became a biker phrase that if you don't have the right tool to fix your bike and you just kind of hammer out your fender with a rock, it's called the Bronson Rock from Jim Bronson.
Okay.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That's where Bronson Rock comes from.
So you guys don't, that's not the way you create music, right?
With rocks and sticks, kind of. It sounds like it sometimes. No, we actually rehearse in our keyboard player's basement.
Yeah.
And we are craftsmen. We are fine craftsmen when we are creating our music.
Okay, Buzz, you want to do another song?
Sure, I'll do one more. That's
all right.
Cool. I'll play my harmonica.
Go ahead.
All right. This is one from our new set of recordings, and I'm going to take my headphones off. I don't think I need them.
All right.
This is actually a song I wrote when I was young, when I was much younger, in my early 20s, and I've played it in bands through the years, but never recorded it. And I was like, boy, this song should really see the light of day on a recording. So, and I also thought that it fit Bronson Rock really well. It fit our playing style. It's called The Happiest Days.
All right.
Like this.
Here he is, Buzz Gordo, right here on Gonna Get Rocks.
Sorry.
That's all right.
When the farmer plants a bad seed, it's written on the wall. 'Cause normal signs that nature gives come seldom, if at all. Two lovers on the wrong road don't know till it's too late. So streets are full of hopeless kids who can't escape their fate. Once she was in love with me. Those were the happiest days I knew. Once I was in love with her. Now those days are through. Might take a rocket ship to reach things. Might take a lightning bolt to see. Might take a renaissance to teach things. Might take the moon to pull the sea. But all the really small things that happen day to day mean lots more in the long run. Yeah, it's a funny world that way. Once she was in love with me. Those were the happiest days I knew. Once I was in love with her. Now those days are through. Usually the dumbest man can only make mistakes like I made. Usually the richest man can only pay the price that I paid. I paid the price for acting green, for thinking there was something special about me. Once she was in love with me. Those were the happiest days I knew. Once I was in love with her. Now those days are, now those days are, now those days are through. Right, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, shall we play one more a recorded session?
That would be awesome.
All right, which one we
You
gonna
know,
do?
I don't, the CD is so new, I don't even remember what order things are. I would just play track 2, because whatever track it is, I bet you'll like it.
Okay. All right, Bronson Rock, brand new track. That's the same
That's
song.
the song I just played.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
But track 3 is, I believe, a song called Paperback.
All right, we're gonna fade this in because it's so powerful. That first note from Bronson Rock, it's just right in your face. Yeah. Okay.
But it
So that's one of the new tracks from Bronson Rock. Buzz Gordo over here sitting across the table from me, Gary Mezzi. These are great tracks.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Bob. You know, we worked hard on them. And you know, I've always taken my songwriting, you know, pretty seriously. I like to, you know, a lot of people who know me think of me as, you know, a guitarist, but I've always like thought of myself as maybe a songwriter first and foremost. I've been lucky enough actually to get a few of my songs on HBO.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've gotten 3 songs on True Blood, Big Bad John. I've gotten three of my Big Bad John's compositions on True Blood, HBO's vampire series. I think I'm the only songwriter, and we're the only artist who've gotten 3 songs on that show. The music person there was a big fan of ours, apparently.
Right.
And we've also had music on 90210 and some movies. And
Is Big Bad John's recording still out there?
The recordings are still out. I mean, they're not, you know, I don't know if you could, I don't think they're on, like, iTunes or anything. I mean, you'd have to, like, find used copies on eBay.
That was Farrellet, right? I think.
Farrellet, that's, wow, good for you. That's right. Farrellet Records
Yes.
was the label that put out our stuff. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So Bronson Rock online, and you're yourself online too, I guess.
Yeah, we're you know, Bronson Rock right now. I mean, we have to get our online game a little more happening, but we are on Facebook. We always promote our gigs on the Bronson Rock Facebook page. It turns out that there is another Bronson Rock in the United States.
Yes, there is.
They're in Chicago.
Okay.
But we actually got the Bronson Rock Facebook page. They had to be Bronson Rock, RAWK. So I guess we beat them to Facebook. I think they beat us to the other platforms though. But I figure when one of us gets big, like, we'll sue the other one, you know. But until then, you know, just if you're in Chicago, don't say like, hey, it's Bronson Rock playing, you know, and expect to see us, because it won't be us. But Sunday at Cafe 9. I also play, you know, I mean, the guys in the band, if they were here, they could give you a litany of all their upcoming gigs.
Yeah, I'm sure. Tom Smith alone could probably say, well, I have 3 gigs a day for the next 2 weeks.
Yep. But
he plays with everyone.
He does. He plays with a lot of people. But you know, if you see us on Sunday, we'll tell you where.
Is there an order? Which band's going to go first on Sunday?
I believe we're on first.
Okay.
I believe we're on first.
Yeah.
So we should be hitting the
tradition
stage
is on Sundays.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, 3 o'clock doors, and then 4 o'clock live music. So Bronson Rock, and then La Tunda.
Yep.
Yes.
And
I've been corrected.
One other thing about Bronson Rock is, in addition to mostly originals, we do like some obscure covers. We do like In the Basement by Etta James, and the Oogum Boogum song by Brenton Wood, you know, and some other like obscure old rockabilly songs. So it's all like pretty foot tapping music. It's like stuff you could dance to.
Yeah.
The songs are all short, and you know, and we try and play them as good as we possibly can. So please come on Sunday, and I guarantee you'll have a lot of fun.
All right, we're gonna go out one more track from Bronson Rock. This is called Paperback.
Yep.
All right. Thanks a lot, Buzz.
Okay, thanks for having me, Bob.
You're welcome back again, please.
I will definitely be back.
Maybe we can swindle Tom Smith to come on.
I know. Next time we'll get the whole band.
Oh, okay. Take care, Buzz.
Okay, thank you. Well, my brother said, George, I'll say it again. I ain't just your brother now. I'm also your friend. And this method's far too familiar for me to pretend. Oh, well, my brother said, man, don't you see what I mean? There's surely something you don't know about your girlfriend's queen. And it's clear she has no intention at all to come clean. With those numbers on the matchbook and lipstick on the collar, it's like a paperback you picked up in a drugstore for $1. Starts out like a mystery with her sneaking around. Turns into a comedy with you as the clown. Ends up a tawdry romance
That's another one from Bronson Rock called Paperback. And the guys from La Tunda will be coming in momentarily. This is Connecticut Rocks, the home of Connecticut independent original music right here on WNHU. My name's Bobby D, and I usually will wait till the end of the show, but I can tell you how to contact me. ConnecticutRocks@gmail.com is one way. You could also go on Facebook, Connecticut Rocks Radio. There's a group and a fan page. And on Instagram and Twitter, it's at CTROX Radio. La Tunda. I hear footsteps. Where are they? So earlier I played a track from Mountain Movers, which I didn't tell you about, called Floating Holiday. That was a transition into the segment with Buzz Gordo. Let's see if we can play another track from... Okay. Big Lazy, that's a good one. These guys. And I'll play the opening track and see what happens. Minor Problem from the Don't Cross Myrtle collection from Big Lazy right here on Connecticut Rocks. Yeah, that's Big Lazy, and those guys, they're out of Brooklyn these days. But Stephen Ulrich, the lead guitar player in the band, he's a Connecticut guy. Been connected with a lot of different people. And Yuval Lyon on drums and Andrew Hall on bass. Kind of a a film noir kind of sound from Big Lazy. Great to play them here on Connecticut Rocks. Setting up in the studio, the three members of La Tunda, which I will forever say correctly instead of saying La Tunda. Yeah. Andy's chuckling. Stephany's chuckling over there.
Yuck, yuck.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. These three microphones, please bring them as close to you as you can.
Okay, let me just get.
Word up.
Shut up.
Word up, okay. So Stephany, Kriss, and Andy make up La Tunda. You guys have been making music for how many years, Stephany?
You know, we actually were just talking about this at our last practice. Kriss and I have been playing together in some form of La Tunda for almost 6 years now. There's been many, many different variations.
There has.
But we've been in this format, the three of us, for a little over 2 years now.
No.
So yeah.
For
Yeah,
longer than
we
that.
just
As the power trio.
as the power trio, yeah.
Oh, is it power? Yes.
Okay.
Power trio, yes. 2 years.
So that's that.
How fun is it, Stephany, to be in a band with Kriss and Tal?
Oh, it's amazing, amazing fun.
Yeah, chuckles,
Lots of
chuckles,
excitement.
chuckles all the time. Yes, I can hear it from Kriss. Yes.
Yeah. No, all seriousness,
Yes.
she's awesome to play with.
Yeah.
That's why we've been doing it so
These
long.
guys are the best bandmates I've ever had
Oh, thanks, Chris.
in my entire life.
Right back at you. We have fun.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun when we play.
Yeah. Did I hear you guys had some recorded music with you, or no?
We sure do.
We have a 2-song demo here called Two Off
Because there's 2 songs.
that we can share with you.
Yes, please.
Here you go. Cover art done by myself. Don't be too blown away. Try not to be.
It's exciting.
So yeah, we're working on a recording right now, sort of in the midway process. So that is like that's 2 songs off of the new recording. That's in a showable format.
Yes.
Not quite
Okay.
finished, but finished enough.
All right. Can we play one of these 2 tracks?
Please, the first one would be great. It's called After the Party.
All right. And here we go. This is La Tunda. Correct?
La
You got it.
Tunda.
La
Yes.
Tunda.
Gonna go out like a heart attack. We're gonna carry on till
That's La Tunda right here on Connecticut Rocks. Stephany, name of that song again?
After the Party.
After the Party. Gee, the party hasn't started yet.
Well, that was a different party.
Okay. There will be a party on Sunday afternoon at
Yes,
Cafe 9.
there will
There
be.
sure will.
Big one.
Yeah, we're excited to play with Bronson Rock down at Cafe 9. It's an early show, right, Kriss?
It's an early show. Really excited to play the Cygnus Radio. It's the series is called Sunday Buzz, and it just started end of March, and it's been going very well. It's every Sunday. Usually bands start about 3 or 4 every Sunday and go to about 6 or 7.
Yeah, Steve Bonowski was here last week before the
they were
Naomi
terrific.
Star. Yeah.
Oh, they were really, really good.
And then I
that
see
Sunday.
another one with the Foresters and the Furers.
Yep.
That's going to be an amazing double bill with a band from 2 guys that have been around for a while and then a band of guys that have been around for a short time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
They're both the same age as the groups anyways, the Furers and the Foresters, right?
I'm not really sure who the Foresters are.
The Foresters are the teenagers that one of them just became eligible to drive.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
They're a lot of fun. They're actually going down. They're going to be on Connecticut Rocks in 2 weeks. They're in August. They're going to be coordinating a gig with Apples and Stereo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So
Cool.
down south, and I think in Athens, Georgia, they're going down. So, but La Tunda, you guys are all set up to play here live in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes,
Andy on percussion, and Kriss on bass, and Stephany on acoustic guitar.
Mm-hmm.
A Mustang bass. Tell me a little bit about your Mustang bass, Kriss.
If you notice,
Yes.
I have really tiny hands,
Yes.
and I can just whip around this like nobody's business.
Awesome.
So, there you have it.
Okay. All right.
Plus, it's glittery, so.
It's glittery and sparkly, just like
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, we should maybe flick the light on, off and off.
Yeah,
Probably
there you
on and off, I should say. And the glitter will
Yeah,
show
off
off
and
more.
off wouldn't be that exciting.
No, on and on sounds better though. It's on and on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with that.
Okay. So Stephany, which song are you gonna do?
We're gonna do Black Creases.
Black Creases?
Yep, it's an old one in terms of La Tunda songs, but it's stuck around, so hopefully that means it's acceptable for your listeners' ears.
Okay. It's certainly fine to play here on Connecticut Rocks on WNHU. Okay, go right ahead, everybody. It's his La Tunda, Black Creases.
All the things I'm tired of, as they grow, they pile up.
La Tunda, live in the studio here on Connecticut Rocks. Wow.
Wow.
Thanks for having us, Bob.
Thank you. Thanks.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Great to have you here. Wow. It's been a long time since I've been trying to get you guys to be on the radio.
Has it been?
Yeah. No, when I was doing it at PKN, I think I tried getting you guys on the air.
Well,
We'll
you
come.
know.
We'll come.
Did get you to
anytime.
play in Bridgeport once, though. I remember as
Yeah,
a different
a
configuration.
couple times we've been down there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Good old Two Boots. That was a great venue.
It sure was.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still plugging away. Anyway. So these two tracks that you are working on here, this is planned to come out as a single, or you want to do more?
Oh no, it's going to be part of a
Part of an album.
Full length,
Oh,
yep.
so this is just
Release.
two
That's
tracks
just the
that is
two
so
albums.
far.
Yeah, yep.
So far.
We just mixed a couple of them to be presentable so that we could have a little demo to give out to people.
Oh, okay. And
See you.
so when do you plan on having the full set of recordings?
That's a really good question. Guys, when are we planning to get this finished?
ASAP. I'm ready.
Hopefully by the end of the summer is a goal.
Oh, wow. That's soon.
And I know.
We laid down like 8 or 9 tracks in a couple days, and then got busy, but we're ready to pick it up again, finish it.
But we might have a few copies of these two songs to give out on Sunday afternoon at Cafe 9.
Okay.
Yeah, we will. We definitely will. And that has the song that you just heard us play, Black Creases, and then After the Party, which, Bob, you played for us earlier.
Now, my question would be, these recordings, it's a full electric set. I mean, the full electric style of the La Tunda. In this present lineup, you're playing an acoustic guitar. Is this a ensemble style that you would consider recording?
I guess if the song called for it, the song we're gonna do next is one that I think we're gonna probably utilize some acoustic guitars on just to get a little bit of a different tone to it. But yeah, our producer has suggested as much.
Okay. Which song are you going to do next?
It's called Never on Sundays.
We're going to do a little
one of
switching
Kriss's
around
songs.
here.
Oh, you're going to switch around, yeah.
Yeah, we like to do that just to confuse people.
Okay.
All right. I'll leave these headphones.
Well, we'll just focus the camera on Andy, I guess.
Sure. And speaking of the song called Never on Sundays, I will again plug our show this Sunday at Cafe 9.
The Cygnus Radio Sunday Buzz.
Cygnus
series.
Radio Sunday
Yeah,
Buzz.
shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
They're 24-hour service online.
You can play with the pick. Do you, Kriss?
Hell
Do
no.
you? Do your thing.
All right.
You ready?
Are we ready to go?
We
peoples?
start. We play together. We start. All right. Yeah. I forgot.
How do we play together?
Want me to count it off? Yeah, I'm going to count it off.
Here's another La Tunda
This is our
track right
drummer.
here.
Ladies and
Live.
gentlemen, Andy Beaton.
Thank you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Never on Sundays will I see you frown, frown, frown. I'm so happy, you're so happy, let's go downtown. I can see the
then you're going to play a gig on Sunday.
That's the idea.
That's the.
Yeah. Is that what you do when you join
We'll
the
try
band?
anyway.
Okay. So how does someone find La Tunda in the world of the World Wide Web?
Well, you can go find us on Facebook. We're out there. We're also on Bandcamp, www.bandcamp.com/latunda. And we have a little live demo on Bandcamp. It's very live and raw, but it's gives you a taste of our music.
Gives you the idea.
We had a lot of fun recording it.
Yeah.
Good energy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since you did those recordings. What, in the attic? Somebody.
Live in your mother's attic.
Yes.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah.
We practice at Andy's mother's attic, so
Ah.
hence the name, Live from Your Mother's Attic.
Finally
She's
explained.
listening right now, so she's
Really, really hot up
She's
there.
gonna learn something new.
What up, Mrs. Beetham?
Yeah, shout out to my parents for letting us play
Your
all
squashes
hours.
are delicious.
Yeah, they have a big garden and they have some extra stuff, but they let us play it most hours of the night, so they're cool with putting up with our racket. So
As long as we don't swear in the microphone.
yeah, they have.
Andy
They
gets really uptight.
Yeah.
He says, don't swear in the
What-
my parents are listening.
Yeah, and when they do swear, they just move their head away from the microphone. They've gotten, and I appreciate that. So they've learned to censor themselves.
Is there any appearances of La Tunda after Sunday?
Well,
Party.
Possibly, but it would be in Vermont. So you're welcome to come along. We may most likely be playing up in Vermont, just south of Brattleboro. Friends of ours, the Natch.
Natch. They're awesome.
The Nats are going to be in.
What?
They're going to be at Surf Night next Friday night.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah.
there you go.
See, I haven't learned that much, Andy.
Yeah, the 29th, I mentioned Surf Night earlier, includes 4 bands: Commercial Interruption, Ninth Wave, The Clams, and The Natch.
Oh, that's
They're great. They're
Yeah.
really awesome band and super nice people.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
They're
they
great.
throw a big
Yeah.
party every summer.
Chris and
in the
Trish.
backyard.
And Paris.
Yes. Yeah, they're a cool crew, and their fashion is just totally wild.
Yeah,
Yes, they are, yes. Let's see what we got here. Okay. La Tunda.
Chris, you got any jokes for us?
No, I just.
None that you can say on the radio, right?
Yeah, that's true. I just wanted to mention that I love being in a 3-piece rock band. It's like my favorite outfit to do, and I love being in this particular 3-piece because me and Stephany do all the writing, and we basically just tell Andy what to do, and he does it. No, just kidding. No.
Okay.
But anyway, I do love being in a 3-piece.
No comment.
Yeah.
It's very challenging.
Well,
Yeah.
you're still active in other acts too, right?
Kind of.
The Hiccups, I guess.
Yeah, we just don't play very often.
Right.
But yeah, when it comes around, yeah, we will play or whenever everyone is available.
Mm.
And I just, I don't really have anything else going. I just sing jazz sometimes.
Yeah.
Different
Occasionally you're up
musicians.
on the stage and just join other players, I guess, right? An odd appearance. No, I shouldn't say odd. A cameo appearance that you make once in a while.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess if you want to call. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Otherwise, you're working the soundboard over there at the cafe.
Yes.
Let's see. I got a few minutes left before we hand over to Ken Michaels and Every Little Thing. It's been great to have you guys here. I'm so happy that you were able to make it down here to
Happy to
WNHU.
be here.
That was a
Likewise.
blast. We'll come back anytime.
I want to see if I can play some portion. If I can't play the entire track, Jason P. Krug. You guys familiar with him?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Familiarize us, Bob.
Familiarize you. Okay, let's see if we can do this. From the Zen of Losing. This is called "Believe in Me" from Jason P. Krug, right here on Connecticut Rocks. Thanks again to La Tunda, Andy,
you.
Thank
Chris,
you.
Stephany, and the door's always open on Connecticut Rocks. Come back, please.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Okay.
When the Eastern philosophies let you down. And the astral are just pricks in the dark. Spirits are flesh, willing and weak, and you end up right where you started. Ghosts are memories of other lives, and the devil's only details. And when all your numbers add up to nothing, and all your dream lovers fade by the morning, by the morning. Elements leave you a powdered heart, and your star signs blink out a warning. Your journey gets sick with breakdowns, and your singing bowl rings hollow, and all your still waters run shallow. Believe in me, believe in me, 'cause I believe in you. I believe in you. And when the path you're on leads you astray, and all your best intentions mingle with your spell change, your lucky star goes supernova. Sacred stones end up being bird bones, and it's all coming home. Believe in me, 'cause I believe in